Hi, and welcome to tonight's presentation here on 2K Sports. Two FIBA basketball teams ready to go. We're happy you're here for the ride. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Here are the five for USA. Anthony Edwards out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's James in at the three. Now, here is James. It's tipped. Here's Fisher. He's covered by Curry. Fisher, the pass to Bryant. O'Neal with it. That's tipped. Embiid with a steal. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. USA shooting their first free throw of the contest. Fox against James. Blocked! And we're about a minute into the first. O'Neal inside. Check by James. And he goes in for the dunk.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for USA. It's a three-point game. To the inside. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. O'Neal inside. Durant's there. Oh! Wow! And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the head coach for the Lakers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him, and the conversation quickly turned to Embiid. Coach said we know he can be unstoppable, but we're hoping to slow him down just a little. Double teams might be a part of that, but I don't want to give away all of our tricks, so it sounds like Joel can expect a lot of defensive pressure tonight.
Thanks for that, Allie. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense. And they're building up steam, getting out in front, and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And so here's USA. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Screen by Embiid. Outside Durant. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
Bryant, the pass to Fox. Here's O'Neal. .114 left in the first quarter here.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. USA calls timeout.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
So for USA, Anthony Davis comes in for Durant, and it's Devin Booker in for Anthony Edwards. Down low, here's Embiid. And he banks in the layup.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Grant against Davis. Pass to O'Neal. Excellent D there from Embiid.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
And he gets the bucket. O'Neal's got 12 points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Booker surveying the floor. Pass to Curry. pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Yeah, and mid-range Jays are no problem for Curry. Defenders can forget about his confidence from there, too.
Here's Fisher for three. The rebound by Embiid. Davis against Grant. Curry from deep three-point land. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And so the first quarter is in the books. Lakers ahead. They lead by 5. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
On the floor for USA, Kevin Durant is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Booker in at the shooting guard position. Los Angeles leading by 5. Bryant outside. Out left to the wing. Pass to O'Neal. Davis on the double team. Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Here's Halliburton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And such an unpredictable player. I like how Halliburton uses this aspect to help draw fouls.
USA making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. And both free throws good for Halliburton.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Bryant, the pass to Grant. Bryant outside. Lots of room. Davis with a rebound.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive action.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
LeBron, he's checked in for USA. Booker comes in for Halliburton. Edwards against Bryant. Oh, Durant with a steal. Here's Booker. Oh, the slam. Get up, Devin.
Oh, power it down, Devin.
On the wing, Bryant, guarded by Edwards. Outside for Grant. Let's go with a 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Durant with it, now guarded by Bryant. Durant's shot is off. The Lakers in the lead. Takes a 3. And Bryant good for 3.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Outside Edwards. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's James. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Fox. The Lakers lead by 4. Bryant, the pass to O'Neal. Rebound USA.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
It's James on the wing. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Sometimes it's impossible trying to contain LeBron. Have to settle for fouling him and hope that he misses.
So for USA, Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Stephen Curry in for Booker. O'Neal with it, picked up by James. O'Neal passes to Bryant. Tatum brings a double team. And here's Grant from the arc. LeBron with the rebound. Grant's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Oh, LeBron sending it home.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Fox against James. Davis on the double team. Back to Fox. Pass to Bryant. Now O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Fox for 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for USA. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Curry passes to Tatum. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. So it's Los Angeles now. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Davis, the pass to Curry. 19 seconds left in the second period. Here's Davis. AD doing what he does.
You talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. AD is towards the top of that list.
Grant outside. O'Neal with it. It could go. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. USA out in front. They're up by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Curry. They've got Kobe Bryant, and it's Grant in at the 4-man spot. That's the Laker 5.
This is why you got to be right up on Curry. Any breathing room he gets is too much.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night here. And here's USA. The lead is 2. Outside Curry to the paint. Here's Embiid. Embiid just too tall inside.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Here's Embiid. Tipped. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Los Angeles shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he makes a first. Both shots good from the stripe. Now here's Edwards. Pass to Curry. James outside. And here's Edwards. Screen by Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. And the basket by Edwards.
Yeah, I really like when Edwards shows this kind of patience, allowing the play to develop over time.
Bryant, the pass to O'Neal. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Joel Embiid. Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That one misses. He hits the second from the line. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. James passes to Curry. Back to James. And he can't jam it through. For the lead. Out to Fox. Back to O'Neal. Edwards comes with a double team. Low block shot. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. O'Neal's got 19 points.
Well, not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
Now here's Curry. He has 6. Edwards for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
O'Neal misses. Durant looking around. Pass to Embiid. Fox against James. Outside Curry. Screen by James. From outside the arc. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And he can't get the first one. So for USA, Davis, he's checked in for Embiid. Jason Tatum comes in for James. And it's Booker in for Anthony Edwards.
Rare sight. How often does he fail to capitalize at the line?
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Courageous play inside by Durant. Just absorbing the foul and still putting up the shot.
Tyrese Halliburton's checked in for Curry. And he's good on the second. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Fisher. Bryant outside. The 3 is up. And the three-pointer goes. Bryant's got 9.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. That free throw no good.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
And he sinks the second.
I'm sure he wanted to hit all his free throws, but at least he gave his team the lead.
Here's Bryant. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 11 points in the game.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Throws it up high. Anthony Davis going up top. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. USA out in front, up by 1. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for USA, Davis out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's James in at the 3, the small forward.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
James outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. O'Neal's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Fisher. Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Outside Booker. Pass to James. Davis with it. Outside Booker. Fires for 3. Deflected. Now here's O'Neal. Booker defending. O'Neal passes to Fisher. Back to O'Neal. They double him with Booker. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
USA calls timeout. So for USA, Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Kevin Durant comes in for Tatum. And it's Curry in for Booker. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what USA's head coach was saying to the team. And coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Bryant, the pass to O'Neal. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Edwards against Bryant. Embiid, a screen on Bryant. To the middle. Oh, a vicious move by Embiid.
One thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
Fisher, the pass to O'Neal. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, he's been dialed in. Very efficient here in the second half.
Bryant against Edwards. Pass to Durant. Now here's Curry. There's the triple. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got rebound number 8 now. With the second effort, and Joel Embiid pulls it down. Outside Edwards. Durant, the pass to James. Brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Here's O'Neal. Rebound USA.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
James up top to tie it up. Got a hand on it. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 3-point lead. USA calls timeout. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the ties or try and get a quick one.
Curry, money, and that one brings them within 1. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the 3 and try to force OT.
And James puts up a deep three. Misses the three. Curry from deep three-point land. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game.
Man, oh man, that's just absurd range. He can pull it up and hit it from just about anywhere.
O'Neal inside. Money!
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And now our player of the game.